Hi guys, it's Wes, back for another review. This time I'm going to be doing the 2000 series, like it's 2000 through 2003 I believe, series Masters of the Universe. I picked up quite a few of these, collected them along the way, and I don't know, I talked to my good friend Andy and he told me that I should review them, and I've been sitting here staring them at on boxes, so I just started opening boxes. So this is the first one I'm cutting into here, is one that I was taken in by the amount of detail that are in these figures. Some of which the detail I believe hinders these figures. It's a give and take situation with these guys. If you want something that's gonna stand on a shelf and look really awesome, get one of these guys. If you want something for articulation, yeah, these guys aren't gonna make it. They just don't hack it with the articulation. First, I think I'll get into the detail, and like it's right here. If you look at his staff here, it's like the goat head staff. You know, he always used it. Focus. If you look at the details on that skull of that goat, it's really awesome. It's a great, just a basic staff other than that, but it takes you in. I mean, it's like they paid a lot of attention to detail on these. The paint apps are really clean on the weapons. His second weapon is this double-bladed sword. It's like its gimmick is it comes apart and forms two swords, but as you can see, the plastic gets bent and stays bent. But like, you look at this side, you can see like the feathers on the wings, the different design here. You go to this side, you see the horns from like the goat or whatever, but they match up evenly. When you get to the very bottom of the hilt, there's a ball on the end with a claw over top of it, and when you break them apart, there's a ball and then there's a claw on one or the other. The way that they come together like that, I think is really awesome. There's a lot of attention to detail that these guys did. So you've got two swords here for him, which they didn't have to. It is really cool though. The figure itself, this is where I was really taken in. That head sculpt is amazing. It looks way better than the cartoon did. And his little chest cover, you can see what kind of looks like a bat in the design here, and the wings going up the sides. You have the crossbones with like the jewel in the middle. My paint app, either it must have fell or just they didn't really touch it up too well. But like, look at the creases in these leather flaps and the buttons on the ends of them. The detail is crazy on these things. The veins in the hand, these little bracelets or gauntlets or whatever you want to call them. All the detail, the sick detail that's into those. Just, they took a lot of time to put these molds together. On his back here is like a spinal column next to the place to hold his sword and everything. And these boots or whatever these things are, these shin guards. Look at the sick amount of detail in these. It's unreal. Like, if you didn't know the character from the show was like pretty much a giant coward, and you saw this figure and never heard of it before, you'd think he was the baddest dude ever walked the planet. The veins in the feet and the toes, it's like, wow, spent a lot of time on detail. But that detail made it to where like he has this awesome jack-off gimmick. I mean, sword slash gimmick. And He has rotation of the wrist, 360 of the arms, and they go in and out. Elbows don't bend. The legs, they go forward, backwards, and out. No bending at the knees, no turning at the feet. Everything you gain in detail with these, you lose a little in articulation. But I really like them. I'm going to be reviewing a bunch more of these guys. So, if you're asking if I'd recommend them, hell yeah, if you want something to put on the shelf. If you want something for articulation, no, do not get it. This is Wes saying thanks for watching. I'm out.